Good morning. Guess what day it is? It's August 16th. Couple things going on today. It's True Love Forever Day. And it's National Roller Coaster Day. So I'm going to tell you some things from the Smithsonian Magazine about roller coasters. One of the earliest coasters in America was a railway that served dual purposes. A coal carrier in the morning and a joy ride in the afternoon. The Montchuck Switchback Railway was a gravity railway built in 1827 to haul coal about 9 miles between coal mines. Gravity forced the cars carrying 1.5 tons of coal downhill, which were later brought back up by mules when they were emptied. With that much weight behind them, they could reach 50 miles an hour through the valley. As any curious human would ponder when gazing upon the zippy device, tourists saw this and naturally thought, "I want to go there." In 1873, at its peak, Montchung carried 30,478 adrenaline rush passengers for 75 cents each. So something interesting about the roller coaster Thunder Mountain is that they think it will help you pass your kidney stones. They did a study while wearing a backpack containing a transparent 3D printing kidney with a fake stone inside. Researchers rode Disney World's Big Thunder Mountain Railroad coaster 20 times to study how the stone would move with all those ups and downs. According to a 2016 study in the Journal of the American Osteopathic Association, about 2/3 of the time the kidney stone would pass, as long as the rider was sitting near the back of the roller coaster. So if you have kidney stones, head to Disney World. The tallest roller coaster in the world is the King de Ka, and it's at Six Flags in Jackson, New Jersey. It is 45 stories high. That's 465 feet straight up. It turns at a 90-degree angle. It goes from 0 to 128 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds. And the rest of the ride, after it goes over the top, is a spiraling 50.6 second blur. The fastest roller coaster is the Formula Rossa. It's in Abu Dhabi. It goes from 0 to 149 miles an hour in 4.9 seconds. And then you peak maximum height of 170 feet, and it pulls 4.8 Gs as you ride it. The longest roller coaster is the Steel Dragon, and it's in Japan, and it is 1.5 miles long, and it takes you 4 minutes to go through the ride of this roller coaster. Now, if you think that current roller coasters are crazy, there are some patents in the making for roller coasters that do things like go sideways, or the cars spin while you're going along, or to stop and change directions during mid-motion. I don't know if I'd even attempt those. Now, one of the most interesting things I found out about roller coasters is this. The American roller coaster was invented to save America from Satan. It may be hard to believe with roller coasters named Daredevil Dive, Steel Vengeance, and the Beast, but the rides were initially developed as a distraction from Satan's temptations. In 1884, disgusted with amusements like saloons and brothels, Lamarcus Adna Thompson invented the Switchback Gravity Railway, a patented coaster that visitors to Brooklyn's Coney Island could ride for 5 cents. Because it was situated at Coney Island, Thompson is often referred to as the father of the American roller coaster for establishing its connection to amusement parks. His initial invention, however, isn't like the thrill-inducing ones we know today. There were gravity-powered, slow-moving cars that faced outward rather than forward. so one could enjoy a constructed scene as the car coasted at less than 6 miles per hour. These scenes would often be built to emulate beautiful landscapes around the world. Thompson constructed one of the Swiss Alps, for instance, and another of the Venetian canals. How about that? So Mr. Thompson was appalled at the rise of evil pastimes. He used his imagination to create a ride to draw people to good, clean fun. Mr. Thompson knew that God is not opposed to happiness. Zechariah 8 is talking about the New Jerusalem. In verse 5 it says, "The streets of the city shall be full of boys and girls playing in its streets." And Ecclesiastes 8:15 says, "So I commended enjoyment, because a man has nothing better under the sun than to eat, drink, and be merry, for this will remain with him in his labor all the days of his life, which God gives him under the sun." So enjoy the day God has given you. And if you get a chance, go ride a roller coaster.